Look at my phone. It just...
No. Don't think that
Baba, yeah, सारे आपके questions
For me?
Yeah. Hello friends, what's up? So in today's video, if you guys haven't figured it out by the title, I'm going to do a question and answer with my dad. If you guys don't know, this is my dad, also known as...
Everyone knows that.
Everyone knows, yeah. He's also Bodmonzaid on Instagram. Ever since my dad created an Instagram, you guys have been going crazy asking me to do a question and answer with him. And my phone is literally going off.
So, kal subah tak ho jayega pura?
Yeah, no. So I asked you guys on Snapchat to ask us a bunch of questions, and I think
should be question should be like a decent type or something.
Yeah, hopefully. Right. Ready? Let me pick my first
Don't
one.
make me laugh.
Oh, my mom is sitting right across from us, if you guys don't know this. Okay, Papa, ready for your first question?
Yes.
How old is your dad?
My dad?
How old is my dad? How old are you?
62.
What age did you meet Mama?
It was like when we got wedding, right? When we married, right?
Yeah.
At marriage time, that was like 30. I was about 30 at that time, 31.
Why did your parents decide to name you Liba with an L, but then Usama and Uzair both start with U?
No, this is just like a random, this happened randomly, right? For Usama, that was your mom choice. Uzair was my choice, name.
Yeah.
Choice mean name was my choice. But for you...
My dad's best friend.
As you know, Arif.
Arif Uncle. Shout out to Arif Uncle. He's probably watching this.
So Arif, he forced me to go for this name. He said, this is a very good name.
And that was a question from Nafisa from New York. Thank you, Nafisa.
Thank you very much.
Who was the naughtiest sibling as kids? Who was the most badmash?
Badmash to khar wo tha, wo chote wale, wohi tha. After that, you...
After that, me?
Yeah, Usama, we see, was a very nice gentleman. Still he is.
What? That's the first time I'm hearing that. Yeah. Who is your favorite kid?
Oh my god.
No doubt. No, I can tell.
Oh.
I don't want to hide this one. Libor.
Oh.
Whatever people think, no, Libor. No doubt about that.
Okay. How is your dad so good at everything? That's a really good question. Because I show everybody on Snapchat, my dad is, what are you, like, professionally?
Engineer.
He's an engineer, so...
Bachelor of Engineering.
Yeah.
I have a degree from Jamshoro, right? Mehran University.
Yeah, so and on top of that, my dad's really, really smart. He can fix, like, he opens up all of our cars. He fixes all the oils. Like, literally anything you need to be done. Like, you need your toilet change. You need to create your whole, like, a new basement if you need it renovated. My dad can do that. How did you learn everything? Just
it depends, on technical minded, I would say, like a...
Yeah, he's very...
From very beginning, I was like a technical type thing. That's why I choose mathematics, right?
That's true.
Because initially, my subject was like biology. Mm-hmm. But I failed in first year, right? When pre-medical, usually people say, I fail in biology. Then I go to, and I change my subject to mathematics.
Wow.
And in mathematics, I was like very good in mathematics.
Wow, so many people are asking who your favorite child is. We already answered.
Libor.
Oh my god, 3-4 people in once.
Libor.
What do you like most about Libor?
What should I say for that? I like everything for Libor. I cannot say something specifically that I like this thing or that thing. You are complete package. You are complete package of love.
Where is your dad from? So, Papa, where
basically,
were you?
I'm from Pakistan, Mirpur Khas. That is in the province Sindh. About like a 3-4 hour drive from Karachi to Sindh. First you will hit Hyderabad. There are two Hyderabad. One is in India,
one in Pakistan.
Hyderabad, Deccan, but one in Karachi in Sindh. So after Hyderabad, there is like a half an hour drive more to Mirpur Khas.
What is your favorite dish, like to eat? My dad will eat anything.
Everything, but especially sweets, you know that.
Sweets for sure. But my dad is like someone he'll eat anything. No complaints, no nothing.
Nothing.
Is your dad Punjabi and you guys know fluent Punjabi?
No, we are Punjabi basically. Even I replied today, there was on my Instagram, someone asked, you are Sindhi? I say, I'm Sindhi. I'm proud to be a. I'm proud to be a Sindhi. Don't disturb, please me. I am.
Watch camera. Why
I am proud to be called Sindhi because I live in Sindh. I love my province
But your mother tongue is.
Sindh is a province of Pakistan, right? There are 4 provinces, so Sindh is a province, and my mother tongue is a Punjabi. Pure Punjabi, not like a hanky-banky or just sometimes we speak in English and in Pure Punjabi. She belongs from Jalandhar, as I say one time.
Yeah, in our last
Jalandhar,
video.
India.
Okay, so this is from Amna, and she says, "How does it feel to have a famous daughter?" I don't consider myself famous, so I say famous.
Honestly, I feel good. I feel when I see some. I'm proud and I feel good, very good. Right? At the same time, I feel very proud. Right?
Yeah. If you could live anywhere in the world, where would it be except Canada?
Except Canada, then my hometown.
Yeah, Pakistan. My dad loves
no doubt
Pakistan.
about that. Doesn't matter what's going on there in my country or what, but still I would love. If not Canada, I love Canada. But if not Canada, then Mirpukhas.
So this is from Aisha. She says, "Salam from Scotland.
What's up?
How are you so laid back with your children? You seem to be very chill."
Yeah, but still that answer you can reply. I am not like a
He's
every
not-
time I'm not
Yeah.
like a chilling and but I have certain guidelines.
So my dad,
You can explain.
Like
yeah.
you guys love the relationship my dad has with us. So
But-
the way my dad works is this: he's very calm, very collected, but he has a like specific set of rules that he wants you to go by, or like things that he needs you to do.
Okay.
If you follow those rules, everything's perfect.
Everything good.
Everything good. But if you like don't follow something, or if he tells you to do something, you don't do it, then he's not. Then he just is very stern. So he's good. He's very lenient, but then you have to just make sure you go by his rules, and everything else is good.
Yeah, this is the first time I'm on camera, right?
Yeah.
It will come on CNN or no?
Maybe.
I will take over you all guys. My account is growing very fast, you know.
Yeah, you guys go follow him on Instagram. He wants to hit 10,000. What do you miss most about Pakistan?
Everything. I miss everything from Pakistan,
Really?
honestly.
Really? Even the weather? The food?
It doesn't matter. Everything. Even temperature, 52 degrees Celsius, 51, 49, 50. But still I miss that temperature.
And my dad has like all his friends, his childhood friends, his entire family is all in Pakistan.
But
so
still I
guess,
enjoy there, right?
yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Doesn't matter temperature is like a 50 degrees Celsius.
Question from Sarish. What is Papa's favorite hobby? I would say my dad likes to watch
So
like
many
pastime.
things, yeah. Favorite hobby, if I don't have any hobby, then I started to work, right? Backyard, front yard,
He does-
commode, washroom.
You guys, if you follow me on Snapchat today, you saw the toilet out in the front.
Toilet, you
He
know.
just starts fixing things around the house.
Or car.
Or the car.
I do
Yeah.
some work on car, just clean the car.
Don't bother me.
Or bother
Just
mama.
switch the car wheels, front, rear one, front one, and something like that, right?
Did you ever want Liba to pursue a different career? Well, if you guys,
Not really. I would say,
Yeah.
whatever you like, you just go ahead.
I think I've told you guys this
That's
before
right.
that I was working at a phone shop when
So
I
many
started like Instagram and
jobs.
YouTube, and my dad made me quit my job just so I could make videos and do my fat loss challenges and focus on Instagram and
Not
stuff.
a one, like a
Yeah,
two,
like
at
two
least
jobs.
two jobs. I remember. I
Yeah.
said, just
He was like,
quit
just
from
quit.
the job. You cannot go on job. You cannot work there, and you cannot work here. This is also a full-time job. This one.
Yeah. I told you guys on Snapchat that my dad actually has the Quran memorized. So she's asking, at what age did you do that?
Yeah, it was I would
Very
say
young.
like a very young. No, I was in 9th grade. It means 9 years.
16?
Like a 14, 15,
15?
14, 15 year I was at that time
Yeah,
when
it
I
was-
memorized that.
How did you feel when you first learned that Liba had Instagram or YouTube? He was confused. My dad didn't know what Instagram or YouTube was until like I started. So it took a little bit of time for him to understand like why you do this.
And what is this and why you are doing this
Yeah.
one. But I didn't care about that, right? But I said something Instagram. I don't know what
Yeah.
you're doing there. Every time on the phone, what you're doing on the phone, you say,
Taking picture.
I'm taking picture. I'm replying to whom you're replying. This is my followers. I said, which follower?
Anika's asking, who did Liba get her eating habits from?
Actually, basically, this is me, right?
My dad eats everything.
Pakistan, many people. But how can I explain? Like you
Urdu
bet उर्दू में कि आप शर्त मेरे पे
I'll
शर्त लगाते
translate.
थे
So
मेरे पे शर्त
people-
लगाते थे
Yeah.
कि ये ज़्यादा खाएगा, he will eat more than that person, and there are many huge people. They say no, it's not possible. That cannot eat more than. So वो शर्त लगाते थे.
They used to have bets on
Yeah.
like my
Every
dad
time they
could.
won.
My dad could out eat somebody else, like someone maybe double his size, and they would bet for money or something else. And my dad wouldn't win every single time because my dad can eat so much food. Literally, it's crazy how much food he could eat. What is your favorite city in Pakistan?
I would say Lahore.
Lahore.
Lahore,
Yeah, Lahore is nice.
Lahore and Islamabad.
How long did it take you to memorize the
3
Quran?
years. 3 years.
3 years. Wow.
But I quit from school. The important thing is 3
he
years.
did.
But my dad, he stopped me from to go to school. I took 3
And that's
years.
all he focused on.
And after 3 years, when I finished that, then I go to school, right?
If somebody wants to memorize, do you have a specific tip or you don't remember?
No. There is no specific
try.
rule. Just try. Keep when जब पढ़ते हैं ना, जब इसको याद करते हैं.
Yeah.
Like one ayat, you can continuously. One time, you will not see, and you can.
Yeah, I think I told you guys this on Snapchat when me, Usama, and Uzai were learning the Quran. We would be doing like our reading in the living room, and my dad would be cooking or something in the kitchen. And if we would say something wrong, he would tell us from the kitchen. Yeah. He'd be like, no, reread that. And we didn't know, we didn't understand that because we were young when we finished it. We were like, what? So we thought he had superpowers or something. We're like, how does he know that we did it wrong? But then we found out that he has it memorized. Does your dad love to cook food for the family?
Yeah. I don't mind to cook, but sometimes पहले तो आप ही नहीं खाती उसको.
No, my dad makes really good, like basic everything. I remember me and Papa made, what did we make?
Jalebis.
We made jalebi and even biryani one time. It got all more like squished together.
And like a gulab jamun.
We made it together,
when your mom, she was Pakistan, so we make a gulab jamun.
How do you feel about Laiba's pink hair? Were you mad when she first dyed it red?
No, not at all.
My mom was not mad, but my mom was telling my dad, like, aren't you going to tell her or something? And my dad was like, no, looks fine.
No, I was just, when I saw Laiba, right? And I said, I don't know, maybe she put a mehndi hina on her hair. At one point, I came to know that, I said, okay, it's okay.
Yeah, I think he likes pink hair better than the red.
Both the same, but
he liked the blonde.
But blonde, इस time पे तो मुझे वो just हर वक्त मेरी आँखों के सामने वो blonde color घूमता है.
How do you feel about Laiba being more masculine, even though you have 2 sons? Okay, so how do you feel that Laiba is more like a boy, tomboyish? Rather than girly girl.
No, it was like since childhood, right?
Yeah.
You was wearing the same clothes what Usama and Uzair was wearing.
Yeah.
Your behavior was also the same what Uzair, and if someone says something, you just kick him or you just punch him or punch her and something like that. One funny thing, especially I want to say on camera, like some people they say, oh Laiba, you are disrespectful to your mom or something like that, right?
Yeah.
Every person, they have their own opinion, I would say. But if they heard this thing, then they will say, oh my God, what? If you remember Aswa, many times, if something I say to Laiba, if Laiba says something to me, then finally what it say, Papa, अभी आपने जो मैंने कहा आपने किया, मैंने कहा नहीं, आप ये कर ले, वरना आप देख लेना, मैं मारूंगी आपको, मैं मारूंगी. And literally, we are sitting there and you said, please bring that, give me that thing or give that toy to me. And now my turn. And if I say, no, I'm not giving to you. And you started, Papa, अभी मैंने बस कह दिया, अगर आप मुझे नहीं दोगे ना, मैं थप्पड़ मारूंगी, मैं बता रही, मैं मारूंगी थप्पड़. मैंने आपको कहा नहीं था, मैं मानते नहीं हो तो मैं मारती भी हूँ ऐसे थप्पड़ मार. ये आते हैं लाइक लड़कों वाली बंधु वाली वो करके, और मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगता था. दिस इज नॉट लाइक समथिंग डिसरिस्पेक्टफुल. मैं अभी भी एंजॉय करूँ इसको. अगर ये Laiba ये कहती है, करता हूँ एंजॉय. मैं पापा मैं बता रही हूँ, मैं मारूंगी आप.
I do all the lifting in the house now. That toilet we got today, I'm gonna lift it and put it in the house. So my dad doesn't have to wait for Osama and Uzair anymore. Yeah, my dad was very athletic.
I was champion in the bicycling. I was champion of my district, Mipukhas, still on record. I was champion of javelin throw. Do you know what is javelin is? Like
with a stick.
Like you have to throw that.
Yeah.
I was the champion. I was champion in university. In a division, I was the champion. And at my college, every year I was the champion. Yeah. And one thing more, pole vault. Do you know what pole vault is?
Yeah.
With एक डंडे के साथ भाग के you hit somewhere. For the pole vault, I was selected in 70. It was 76. Tehran. There was the Asian Games. So I was selected to participate from Pakistan. All over the Pakistan, there were only 4 athletes.
Yeah.
Among them, one I was there. But I didn't go, chicken pox?
Yeah,
Us umar mein, at that time, when then everyone was ready to fly to Tehran, Iran,
wow.
And chicken pox, all of a sudden I involved in chicken pox, then I didn't
Everything
go.
happened for a reason.
So long story short, he doesn't care. He actually likes that I'm more boyish than girlish. She says, being Pakistani, how did you convince your parents to let you make YouTube videos? I've been over this so many times. Quickly, I'll just for my parents, like, they don't care as long as I'm not doing anything wrong and making videos, putting on makeup. Like, it's all out there for the world to see. So, like, as long as they're okay with it, it doesn't matter. And, like, I don't know. I didn't have to convince them to do anything.
Many times I discussed with few of my relative, or you can say relative or some friends.
Yeah.
If you are not like क्या उसको कहते हैं burqa or something बिल्कुल covered, right?
Yeah.
You do the makeup and you are going outside city to shopping or something, right? Usually girls, women, they go after having some makeup, right?
Yeah.
If they have a makeup and they don't have a burqa or something, right, covered, so they're going there. So what's wrong if Laiba, if she is doing makeup, she's going to market, she's going to bazaar or mall or something,
And people are still seeing.
still seeing, and
Yeah.
on if they see someone see on the YouTube or someone see on the screen, so what's the difference in between?
Yeah, exactly. Salam, Papa Zaid. How do you
What's
deal with negativity from social media about your family and specifically Laiba?
इसके लिए मैं तैयार था. I was ready for that.
My dad-
Everyone should ready
Yeah.
for that.
From the beginning, my dad always
On
told
social
me
media?
to never reply to
Never.
anybody. Sometimes I still did, and he always
No,
got
no,
mad. But now I never.
If someone is giving negative
Don't
comments,
reply. Yeah.
his or her intention is, I will be noticed, I will be marked.
Yeah.
And now you are replying to him or you are replying to her. So she is successful, right? What was in her mind, she got that. You don't have to reply to negative
Yeah.
comments, not at all.
Did you always only want sons, or did you also want daughter? Because you have 2 sons.
No, that we already told.
Yeah.
Probably on my what is called Instagram account.
Yeah, you did say.
We were wishing that we should have a daughter first. यही क्वेश्चन है ना?
यही क्वेश्चन.
हम बेटी के ख्वाहिशमंद हम वो बंदे हैं लोगों को. तो मैं इसलिए ये कह रहा हूँ, ये सबके लिए मैसेज है, उन लोगों के लिए, इंडो पाकिस्तान या कहीं भी किसी भी कंट्री में जिनके बेटी नहीं है, उनको ये पता ही नहीं है कि बेटी क्या चीज़ है. बेटी एक तो ऊपर अल्लाह की तरफ से, खुदा की तरफ से ये बिल्कुल एक ऐसी नेमत है जो मैं तो कहता हूँ हर एक की होनी चाहिए. सब्स्टिट्यूट नहीं है बेटी का. सो हम भी विश एट दैट टाइम कि हमारा ये पहला जो बच्चा हो वो बेटी होनी.
Nida is asking, how many languages can your dad speak? My dad can speak a lot of languages.
No, like Saraiki, Punjabi,
Yeah.
first Punjabi,
ठीक है.
then Urdu,
ठीक है.
then Sindhi, then Saraiki, English, of course English. Sindhi जाना तो पुत्र Sindhi जाना तो.
So Christina is asking, what does your dad do as a job? Well, I told you guys my dad professionally, he's an engineer, but my dad's retired now. Right, Papa?
Yeah, at that time I'm doing nothing. But if someone is interested from the past, you can. I don't mind. If you say what I was doing initially, I was engineer in this company.
Yeah.
There was one company in Brampton. They were making, transmission auto part for the US Army. So I was a supervisor in that company, right?
Yeah.
Like for 5 years. Then we opened business. Then I opened my trucking company.
Was it hard to manage to raise 3 kids with such a small age gap?
No, not at all. I don't think so. Aapki
Mama did most of the hard work.
Some people prefer small gap. Good. Some people say no.
I think small gap was good because now me,
Now
Usama,
you grown up same level, right?
Me, Usama, Nuzar, even in high school, even middle school, Sama, me, Nuzar, we barely had any friends because all 3 of us would always be together.
It's I'm telling you as per our experience, it's good for siblings or for kids. If they are small gaps, then they will be very attached like you guys are. They will be very helpful to each other.
Why is your dad so open-minded and not like other dads, even though he has the Quran memorized? Very good question.
Yeah,
just because my dad has the Quran memorized doesn't mean that he's... I think that's the perception that people have wrong about like Islam. He has the Quran memorized and he knows the meaning for a reason, and that's why he's so chill and relaxed because...
वन थिंग में मोर इजी मेरे लिए होगा कि मैं अगर उर्दू में ये कहूँ आपको पता हमारे रिलेटिव्स जो है वो बहुत सारे वो ये मे बी अभी अगर वो कभी देखें तो उनको पता हो या आप उस कंट्री जा रहे हो वहाँ तुम ऐसा माहौल है तो आपकी बेटी है. सो मेरा उनको ये कहना है एज ए मुस्लिम कि जब वो कहते हैं कि आपकी बेटी है एंड यू आर लिविंग अब्रॉड, व्हाई यू आर नॉट सेइंग ओ योर बेटे हैं. बेटे बदतमीज. उनका ज्यादा डर है. बेटी एवरी टाइम विथ अस, हर वक्त वो बता के जाती है, हर वक्त बता के आती है, वेरी ओबीडियंट, हर चीज है. उसने कहा अभी जैद भाई यू हैव टू कम बैक because now Laiba is growing up. She was like at that time maybe 7th, 8th grade or something, matric. She is growing up. You have to come back. I say no. If I come back, maybe due to Uzair and Usama, I will come back. For Laiba, I will never ever come back to this country. And बेटी की वजह से क्यों? बेटी क्या प्रॉब्लम आपको करती है? क्या तकलीफ देती है? हर बीमारी में बेटी साथ.
My dad actually always, I remember growing up, he would always, if my brothers were doing something, my dad would always first ask me, besides boxing, my dad never wanted me to box because he didn't want to break my face. But if Osama and Uzair were doing anything, he would first ask me if I want to do it. Or like if Osama was getting something, he'd first make sure that I would, like he'd always told me like if your brothers are doing it, you can go do it too. Like my dad never made it to be like a thing. So yeah, I guess I got lucky. I know a lot of
बहुत सारे लोग वो बेटी मेरे
we've seen it firsthand too.
My two family friends, they just go back that because we have a girls and we don't want to live in this country, we are going back. I say good for you, go. अब मैं क्या बोलूं? मैंने दोबारा I never contact with them because उनका जो मोटिव ये था, उनका पॉइंट और ये था, उनकी थिंक मैं क्या you have a different thinking. मैं तुम्हारे साथ कप ऑफ चाय भी नहीं पीऊंगा, कॉफी भी नहीं पीऊंगा. रिलीजन कौन सा दीन मजहब ये कहता है कि एक चीज ये अगर नेगेटिव काम है, गलत काम है, वो बेटे कर लें, इट्स गुड, इट्स ओके, बेटी नहीं कर सकती.
Okay, here's a good question. Why the hell is your toilet outside?
ये जो पड़ा वो मैंने अभी जो निकाला उसको फेंकना उसके लिए रखा. ओह माय गॉड, उसकी जगह पे नया लगा रहे हैं.
Papa, do you have any brothers or sisters?
Yes.
From Shabada?
Yeah. At this time, this time, just one brother, one sister. My two brothers, they died. One with heart attack, one with an accident. Yeah. But now just one brother, one sister. Backcountry.
What is your favorite Bollywood movie?
You know, एक तो आपको याद है हमने उस जमाने में इकट्ठी देखी थी, कुछ होता है और कभी खुशी कभी गम.
Yeah, I like those two. Uncle, can you play any other instruments besides the?
And मोहब्बतें also.
Oh yeah, मोहब्बतें is really my dad's good.
Also a very good movie.
Other instruments you can play. My dad plays the flute.
Mouth organ, what say?
The harmonica.
That I can.
Oh, he's really good at the harmonica. We'll buy him one and we'll see. Who is your favorite Pakistani cricket player? Good question.
To be honest, now one guy, if I say, maybe some people will offended, but this is sports. I don't care about. Imran Khan all time.
All time, okay.
After that. He's not a player at this time, right? Imran Khan, no doubt about that. After that, Shahid Afridi. Okay. You know how many times I have a fight with your mom?
Yeah.
I mean argument. And she said, oh, now he's coming and he will win first ball, he will go back. I said, no problem. Is so mad. I just want to see him in the ground. He is the only person who can win the match alone. Just a single one-man army, he can win the match anytime. In any situation. So that was argument many times. This argument.
They always argue over cricket. Your favorite sport that you play, that you played as a kid?
Cricket. Then cricket. I was athlete.
Yeah.
But after that, cricket. Yeah. So inshallah, next video I will be more comfortable even if you.
Yeah, now, this was his first
now
video.
I'm ready. Now I'm ready if you want to. Yeah. And in speaking English will be little bit more fluent. And because I never speak English with you guys, not with your mom, not with friends, and so how my English will improve, right?
Okay, here's a good question. What is a memory you remember with your dad?
Okay, that's from you?
That's from me. So one is, this isn't like a good memory, but you remember when you broke my iPhone?
Oh, yeah. You can say, this is me. You can, I don't mind.
So one time, my dad had to go somewhere and we were, me, Osama and Zaid were all out somewhere and we had the key to, I think, to a car or something my papa needed. So my dad said...
And you were the very start, you got a recently...
I just got a new license. I didn't even learn how to go on the highway yet.
2 days ago.
And then also, I didn't even learn how to go on the highway. So Osama was busy. My dad actually had called Osama and said, you come home, I need the key from you. So Osama was busy. So he said, he gave me the key and he said, Laiba, you go and give dad the key. I just learned how to drive, so I didn't know how to go on the highway. I got lost because my GPS took me on the highway and I never went on the highway before. And I got lost and then my dad was calling me and then my phone died.
And you didn't reply, right?
And I didn't reply.
I got
then he got worried. So then I finally got to the parking lot or the driveway.
Yeah, that was parking
And my
lot.
dad was so, I already knew my dad was gonna be mad because you can tell from his face. So I got out of the car. Because I got out of the car, and the first thing Papa said, I said, "I'm sorry."
Why you are not picking?
I said it was not my fault. And all my dad heard was, "It's not my phone."
And I got you phone, new phone,
New
iPhone.
iPhone.
Those was the initial time when iPhone was invented,
yes.
and it came in the market.
Yeah.
And we just bought it like a week ago.
Yeah.
And she said, "Oh, no, actually, Dad, the Osama was supposed to come, and that was not my fault."
Yeah.
I said that no. I say, why you are not picking phone?
Yeah.
I make you like a 20 calls, you are not replying me, and Osama is not replying me, and why you are late? I am sitting here, I am waiting here. And she said, "Oh no, that is not my fault." I said, "That is not your phone." How
He
come
heard phone instead of
this
fault.
is not your phone. I just
Just bought it for you.
Just bought like a week ago, and you are saying this. Where is your phone? Why you exchange your phone to someone? This is not your phone. I said, "Okay, let me take it."
Oh my gosh. And then I started crying because I knew. Because when my dad gets mad, he's so scary. And I was probably in high school, maybe grade 9. I was 15,
yeah,
16.
9, 10, yeah.
And when my dad gets
10.
mad, he's so scary. And then if my mom tries to come save me, he just tells her, "No, like, you stay out of this." So he took my phone. He said, "Give me my phone. Give me the phone." I didn't want to give the phone. He took it and he smashed it on the floor, and I was crying so hard. And I said, "Papa, no." And then he took it. It didn't break the first time. Then he got even more mad.
It's not broken.
It's
then
still
again.
not broken. He picked it up again and he smashed it on the floor again. Then I just stood there crying, and he took my mom.
Then I asked, why this phone is not yours?
And-
Where is your phone? Where is your phone? She said, "This is my phone."
Then he was so mad, so he took the key. He made my mom get in the car, and he said, "You go back to your brother's." I drove home, new license, crying.
I'm just crying.
And I went to
The next
Osama.
day,
Osama was there. No, remember Osama called
Yeah.
you? Main ro rahi thi.
Yes.
So I went back to Osama, and Osama was there like, "Why are you crying?" And I said, "Papa broke my phone." And this, so Osama called Dad and said, "What did you do?" Like, I sent her. And then my dad felt so bad, so that was what?
Very next day. Then.
Very next day, he bought me a new iPhone, and then from that day, every time a new iPhone came out, he bought me a new iPhone.
Every new iPhone I'm buying since like 10 years, I would say. But the penalty since then, every time
He
when
bought me new phone.
जब न्यू फोन आता वो that is a regret I feel still I feel मैं वो क्योंकि मैंने फिर शुक्र है कि आपका वो data
Yeah, everything was backed up. Good,
Okay, thank you very much for asking
All right, guys.
questions. And hopefully next time I will be more better. I will be more comfortable to reply to you guys.
Yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. I don't know how long this video is going to end up being, but I'll try to put as many questions as I can inside. And yeah, thank you guys so much. I will see you in my next video. And Mama, you want to make an appearance quickly and say hi?
I मेरे back side से इधर थी आजा.
Hello everyone.
Good job.
Good job.
Good job.
Good job. First time.
चलो चाय कब पड़ता है चाय तो चाय तो पिला दो इसी
So
बात
I'll
में.
see you guys soon in Uzair's
The
vlog.
next video.
Yeah,
Yeah.
next video.
They think she's
Thank
very
you.
sober, she's very quiet, she's very decent, she's very इन्होंने पता नहीं है की चीज़ है यकीन
I know.
करो. They don't
I tell them that. They don't believe me.
Oh my God, इनको अगर पता चल जाएगी इसका तो मैं कहता हूँ. Okay.
They're
Bye,
both my
guys.
parties. They're both against.